Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the new chapter of your class, that is algebraic expressions and identities. Now this word algebraic expressions you have also heard in class 7th, okay? And this algebraic expression is just a recapitulation and something is added to this topic from your class 7th. So first of all we will revise whatever we have learned in class 7. Okay, so I will just give you a brief description of algebraic expressions. This algebraic word comes from the word algebra. Okay, algebra. And what is this algebra? This is a branch of mathematics which deals with constant and variable. So what is algebra? It is a branch of mathematics which deals with, it is a branch of mathematics which it's a branch of mathematics which deals with constant and variable. Okay, so this is the specialty of algebra, that in this branch of algebra we basically deal with constant and variables. Now we will discuss each term one by one. First of all, like in maths till now we were using numbers. Okay, numbers are called constant. Why they are called constant? Because the value of number remains same, it is not changed. Okay, that's why numbers are called constant. Next is the new addition in algebra is of alphabets. Okay, now what are alphabets? Alphabets like A, B, C, D till Z. Okay, all are alphabets in small form and they are called variables. Why they are called variables? Because they can take any value of the. So in algebra the numbers are called constant because its value remains same. Okay, if the question changes also, then also the value of constant remains same. Whereas in case of alphabets, as the question changes, depending on that questions, the value of alphabet also change. That's why they are called variables, change or vary. Okay, so this is numbers and alphabets. Now, when this number, I will make a flowchart. You have to understand that flowchart properly. Either numbers or alphabets. Okay, anything, either numbers we can take or alphabets we can take. Both togetherly form terms. Okay, either number is alone or alphabet is alone, with multiply and divide sign they form terms. Now I will write some examples of terms here, like supposingly this is a term, this is a number, this is a term. One more example I can write. This is also a term because it is an alphabet, so this is also a term. Now one I can write 3x means 3x means 3 multiplied by x. When there is no operation in between, it means multiply. Okay, so numbers, in this number is also there, variable is also there. Okay, so when numbers and variables they are in multiply, then also they form terms, or when it is in the form of divide, they also form a terms. So terms can be either constant alone, numbers are called constant, okay, and alphabets are called variables. So terms are either constant or variable or combination of constant and variable with multiply and divide sign. Okay, now when one or more terms combine, when one or more terms, I am saying one term also or more than one term also, they combine with plus and minus sign, they form an expression. Okay, so a term, when one term or more than one terms combines with plus and minus sign, they form expression. Like see, from these terms only I will frame expressions. This is an expression 5 plus m. Okay, m minus 3x. This is also an expression. Only y by 2 if I am taking, this is also an expression. So an expression can contain one term or can contain more than one terms. One more I can write 5 plus m minus 3x. Okay, so this expression is having 1, 2 and 3 terms. So expressions are formed by combining one or more terms with plus and minus sign. And when I will place equal sign in front of the expression, they form an equation. Okay. So now let's see, supposingly if I will write 5 plus m equal to anything I can write. I can write 3 also. Okay, then it is an equation. Similarly, y by 2 is equal to 7. This is also an equation. Okay, so let us define it again. Constant are the numbers only. Variables are the alphabet. Now let's define all these terms separately. As you have understood also, from this flowchart only I will define everything. Now what are terms? Terms is a combination of either constant or variable or both with multiply and divide operation. Okay, this is our terms. Now next is expression. How we can define expressions? And there is no need to define constant and variables, because we know numbers are called constant and alphabets are called variables. Why they are called constant? Because its value remain same. And why they are called variables? Because their value vary from question to question, or I can say change from question to question. Now what are expressions? It is a combination of one or more terms. वन भी हो सकता है इसमें टर्म और मोर भी हो सकता है. वन एंड मोर टर्म्स विद प्लस और माइनस operation. Okay, so this is expression. Now what is equation? For defining equation what we will do? Equations को हम कैसे define करेंगे? When equal sign is placed along with expression, it becomes equation. Okay, so this is all about terms, expression and equation. Now in this expression, or I can say in this equation also, we are having few things. Like in this term, in this expression, first expression 2 terms are there. Second expression 2 terms are there. Third expression 1 term is there, and in this 3 terms are there. Okay, now in expression we can have terms, and for each term we can have different factors and we can have different कोफिशिएंट. ठीक है, हर एक टर्म के लिए क्या होता है? फैक्टर भी होता है और कोएफिशिएंट भी होता है. फैक्टर एंड कोएफिशिएंट. फैक्टर, सपोजिंगली अगर मैं आपको 6 के फैक्टर्स पूछूं, देन यू कैन इजिली से 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the factors of 6. How? 1, 2, 3 and 6. 2, 3 6 होता है, 1, 6 6 होता है. ठीक है, तो ये सारे क्या हो गए? 6 के फैक्टर्स हो गए. सिमिलरली अगर सपोजिंगली मुझे 3x टर्म्स के फैक्टर पूछे जाएं, तो इसके फैक्टर्स क्या हो जाएंगे? 3 and x. अगर मुझसे सिर्फ m का फैक्टर पूछा जाए, तो इसका फैक्टर हो जाएगा 1 and m. y by 2 का फैक्टर पूछा जाए, तो इसके फैक्टर्स क्या हो जाएंगे? y, 1 by 2. फैक्टर मतलब जिन दो को मल्टीप्लाई करके ये बना है. ठीक है, सो इफ सपोजिंगली दिस इज नॉट हैविंग एनी अदर नंबर, सो द अनदर विल बी 1 ओनली. यहाँ पे भी y के आगे कुछ नहीं था, देन दैट इज 1. Okay, so factors are the numbers, like it is result of which two numbers. So this is factor. And what is coefficient? Coefficient is something which is placed before the term. Okay, supposingly इस 3x में ही अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि 3 का कोएफिशिएंट क्या है, then you will say x. अगर मैं पूछूं x का कोएफिशिएंट क्या है, then we will say 3. So coefficient, like first of all understand this word efficient. Efficient means like which is powerful. ठीक है, coefficient means co means साथ में. ठीक है, तो ऐसा कोई टर्म जो साथ में लग के उसकी पावर को बढ़ा दे. अगर सपोजिंगली केवल x है, then it is having coefficient 1. If I am writing 5x, then x is having coefficient 5. Okay, similarly 1 का कोफिशिएंट यहाँ x है, 5 का कोफिशिएंट यहाँ x है. तो अगर आपसे कोफिशिएंट पूछा जाए, then it will be mentioned to you that what is the coefficient of x in each of this case or what is the coefficient of y in this expression. इस तरीके से क्वेश्चन हो सकता है. और the question can be what is the numerical coefficient. अगर numerical coefficient बोल दिया है, then you have to tell only about the number. Okay, so there is a slight difference between coefficient and numerical coefficient. अगर हमसे numerical coefficient पूछा है, then we have to only say about the number. अगर मैं 5x में अगर मैं पूछूं what is the coefficient of x, then you will say 5. If I will ask what is the coefficient of 5, then you can say x. But if I will ask that what is the coefficient of this term, then you will say, sorry, if I will ask what is the numerical coefficient of this term, then the only answer is 5. अगर numerical coefficient पूछा जाएगा, then we have to mention the only number part. And if it is coefficient, तो आपसे स्पेसिफाई किया जाएगा कि कोएफिशिएंट किसका पूछा गया है, x वेरिएबल का, y वेरिएबल का, किसका. कोएफिशिएंट बता दिए जो साथ में उसके लगा हुआ है. तो हर एक एक्सप्रेशंस के अंदर बहुत सारे टर्म्स होते हैं और हर टर्म को हम डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स में स्प्लिट कर सकते हैं. तो मैं यहाँ पे मेंशन कर देती हूं, ईच टर्म कैन बी स्प्लिट इनटू फैक्टर्स. Each term can be split into factors. Okay, and for each term we can write coefficient also or numerical coefficient also. So this is the basics of algebra. Right now we are not studying the topic identities, we are only studying about algebraic expression. In this, now from where this algebraic expression, now this is either you can say it as only expression or we can say it as algebraic expression. ठीक है, क्योंकि इसमें algebra की branch है, that's why it is called algebraic expression. Now we will learn few more terms. Now we are having few more terms. One is monomial. Now the word mono means one or single. Okay, so what is monomial? Monomial is an expression having one term. An expression having one term is called monomial. Similarly, another one is binomial. Bi means two. Binomial. Similarly, another one is trinomial. Tri means three. So an expression having two terms is called binomial. An expression having three terms is called trinomial, or an expression having three or more terms, that is called polynomial. Poly means many. And another terms we have like terms, like we are having like fractions. Similarly we are having like terms and unlike terms. Like fraction में क्या होता है, the denominator is same, and unlike fraction the denominator is not same. Same is like terms and unlike terms also, but these are terms, so it is in respect of algebra, means numbers and variables. So an expression having two terms is called binomial. An expression having three terms is called trinomial. An expression having three or more terms is called polynomial. Now what are like terms? Like terms having सेम वेरिएबल. क्या बात कर रही हूं मैं? सेम वेरिएबल. जैसे सपोजिंगली दो टर्म्स हैं, ठीक है, उनका वेरिएबल सेम होना चाहिए. पहली चीज, हैविंग सेम वेरिएबल्स, एंड अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, विद सेम पावर. विद सेम पावर आर कॉल्ड लाइक टर्म्स. अब इसको मैं आपको समझा दूं. जैसे सपोजिंगली I am taking example 5x and 4x. Okay, so both the terms are having same variable and power is also same. That's why they are like terms. अगर supposingly ये x होता और ये x square होता, then variable is same but power is not same. So this is unlike terms. Okay, और supposingly जैसे 5xy है एक तरफ और 5xy square है, and on the side 7x square y hai, then you can see variables are same, but when you will look at power, here the power of x is 1 but here the power of x is 2, here the power of y is 2 and here the power of y is 1. So they are unlike terms. So what is important for any term being like term? Variable should also be same as well as power of the variable should also be same. So terms having same variable with same power are called like terms. और उसका जस्ट अपोजिट होगा terms having different variable. या तो variable different हो और different power या power अलग हो. In both the cases it will be unlike term. और different power are called unlike terms. Okay, now look at the example. This is the example of unlike terms. Okay, and this is the example of like terms. Now this is all about the introduction of the chapter algebraic expressions and identities. Now the exercise related to this topic we will do in our next class. So exercise 9.1 we will discuss in our next class. Thank you, students.